we should have some reason to say that this is what he wants. Because otherwise, everyone will have their own opinion. But when you ask me for my evidence...
But now by default it means you do not have a choice, which I don't agree with.
Oh no, we have a choice.
Because I believe, now it comes down to, I'm cold, so I'm going to put this on.
No problem.
Take this with me.
No problem.
I believe it's all coming down to who is God?
Yes.
How do you see? Is it going a bit more methodical? How do you define God?
Okay, let me just tell you.
Is an atheist doesn't believe in God as long as he follows philosophical principles, but
yes.
he acts in the same manner like you and me, in a good way, I mean.
Let me just tell you.
Do you understand?
I understand.
I'm fine, man. He has one.
Oh, sorry.
I'm more than one. Yes.
You're collecting them.
I'm collecting them, yes. But what we believe is that God has created us, and He has sent messengers and books.
Several messengers.
Yes, several messengers. Yeah, that's why I said messengers. To inform mankind.
Correct.
We will say for three things. Firstly, who is God? Human beings...
Who is God and what is God?
Yes, let me just say. Human beings, by themselves, they recognize a God. They have a desire inside of them to worship God. When they look at the creation around them, when they look at their own creation, they look at and they think this must be created. And this is something which is universal amongst all mankind in all time, in all places.
They need a greater power, and they need to believe there's a greater power for purpose reasons.
But at the same time, because it's a reality.
Which is also like a purposeless life. It's not a life to live.
Yes, yes.
If you don't have purpose, I think you lose your
but the purpose
desire of living, right?
Okay. Yeah. For example, when we're talking about choice, you have a helmet in your hand,
I do.
and you chose to buy it.
Yes.
And also, when you're riding a bike or a scooter, etc., you choose to use it or not use it. Yes.
Correct. Yes.
But the maker, did he make it with a purpose or without a purpose?
I don't see the connection with this.
I will tell you.
Because items have a purpose.
Yes.
Now, choice.
Do you know anything?
Yeah.
Do you know anything which has been made by a maker where they haven't made it with a purpose? Even if the purpose is just to make money or for entertainment. Like
this is a leading question. Of course, the answer is. Of course, this is a leading question. But I'm with you. I'll say yes.
Yes. And I mean, I'm asking you. Do you know?
It's a leading question, but I'm with you. Yes.
But the thing is,
I'm
you can say yes to be polite.
No,
but the reality, do you know of anything which has been made?
I am not.
Which doesn't have a purpose?
Even if I know or not, I'm sure there's some items that. What is purpose?
Like, for example.
The purpose connects a tool with a need.
Yes, so
right?
But it's made for a purpose.
Needs that we have today and needs that we had yesterday, sometimes the needs change. So the same item had no purpose 2,000 years ago because there was no need. It may have a need today, so therefore that item starts having purpose.
You'll have to give an example.
That's okay, but I'm going on a philosophical. If you're doing
but you have to give an example.
Yeah, but the reality is more.
Because I'm saying everything that's made by human beings has a purpose.
Agree. Well,
like, for example, your sunglasses.
Even a tree or an apple or what is that guy doing? That metallic thing, right?
Has a purpose.
In its natural shape.
Yeah.
It had a different purpose.
Yes.
Also, maybe that one pillar without the other three around it would have a different purpose.
Yes.
So where I'm going with this, purpose is also subjective?
No.
But yes, because until you put the four together, it doesn't become that tent.
Even if we say it's subjective,
so
it still has a purpose.
So if you look at four pillars there and one pillar there, there's different purpose, same pillar.
Okay. I agree.
I'm also thinking.
But before we're talking about what is the purpose, my point is more simpler than that.
Fine, I'll go with yes.
My point is more simpler than that. Regardless of the purpose, like for example your sunglasses.
Yeah, my sunglasses.
Some people the purpose is to protect their eyes.
Yeah.
And some people it is to look nice.
Yeah.
And some people it's both.
Which is subjective.
So the purpose changed. But my point is the maker of the glasses made them for a reason. Even if his reason was not to protect your eyes or her reason, but just to make money.
Okay.
There has to be a purpose.
Okay. Agreed.
And the purpose is what made the maker make it.
The purpose. Say
Even
again. The purpose.
The purpose
Yes.
is what made the maker make it.
I think.
Even if it was just to make money.
I think it.
Even if
I
it was
don't
just to
fully
make.
agree with that, because then a purpose is given by the people. It's not by the maker. He can make it with a purpose, like you make a pill with one purpose, and it turns out that pill cures a different disease. So you make the pill for disease one, but it turns out it doesn't achieve that, but incidentally you discover it cures a different disease. So the purpose of the maker did not match the outcome and the useful purpose of the same item. Do you understand where I'm going with?
I understand.
So
I understand.
I'm with you, but I would like you to be with me as well.
You're with me to a certain extent.
I am, but I'm like,
even that tablet, I don't know if you heard, because
go ahead.
I work in a pharmacy,
Yeah.
so I have some idea. I have some.
Gotcha.
I'm not a pharmacist though, but I have some idea.
Well, you have some idea.
There's a new
pharmacy.
there's a new insulin available now, and this insulin.
By the way, insulin was discovered by mistake.
That's a perfect example.
Yes.
But let me just say, this insulin, they found out not only does it control the blood sugar levels, but they've actually found out that it causes, as a side effect, it causes people to lose weight. So this medicine has become very scarce because a lot of people are buying it for the other reason.
Probably, yeah. I don't have the facts, so I would have to just take it as a true sentence.
No problem.
Yeah.
No, we have some kind of trust between us.
I'll take it as a true sentence, yes.
But that was because the maker made it to control the blood sugar, and also to make money. But he wasn't all-knowing, all-aware. So he found out later it had a side effect, which also helped him make money.
He found out, or people found out?
People found out. People found out. People found out. I agree. People found out.
The maker and the user.
Yeah.
So the user found out it has a side effect. Are you understanding with me?
You're a funny lady.
I'm a thinking lady.
Did you study philosophy?
No, but I just
but you
really
find it
like
interesting.
to understand things. It's important to understand.
Okay. But as well, sometimes the easiest way to understand is to take things at base level, simple level, then work up.
I would not 100% agree with that, but
I said
following
sometimes.
you.
I said
I'm following you.
Okay.
Yes.
So, when we have a maker who is all-knowing, all-aware, and then he has made us, and he informs us that he's made us for a purpose by sending messengers and books.
Okay.
Okay. So
what would that purpose be?
In the Quran, and we say this is the last revelation, because we believe that Moses was given a Torah. We believe Jesus was given an Injil, a gospel, not 27 books written after him, but we believe he was given a book. We believe David was given Psalms. He was actually given, not the 150 which exist today. Yes, by God, informing mankind of these three things. Yes.
Is he filming without my consent?
This is London. You can film without consent.
No, man. GDPR, man.
What?
GDPR.
GDPR, which is?
GDPR.
Which is?
GDPR.
Which is?
I'll tell you, it's like you can't do that without my consent. No, irrelevant. You can't use my face, you can't use what I do without my consent. It's true.
Can we have your consent? Can we have your consent?
Well, I want to know the purpose, because we're talking about purpose.
GDPR. I just want to know GDPR.
It's the law.
Guide to UK General Data Protection.
You can't. It's General Data Protection. You can't use anything linked to me if I don't give you consent. That's the law. Yeah.
I'm going to look it up.
You can't. So if I have my face without my consent, written consent, you can't use it.
Really?
Yes. You have to look into it. If you're doing this, I'm not fussed about it, okay?
No problem.
So I'll keep it simple.
Do we have your consent? For what?
I'll think about it. Let's have a conversation.
Okay. I'm
more into the conversation than into the video.
No problem.
Yeah?
But
hopefully
okay. Other people can benefit from the conversation.
Well, I'm interested in the conversation because I believe there's a more unity than separation in creating seniority and whatever gradients of things. I don't believe Christianity is better than any other religion or Islam is better than any other religion. I believe they were needed in a social, economical, geographical context for humans to be a better version of themselves.
Okay. Let me just respond very quickly.
Important.
Let me just respond to what I didn't respond to before.
Please, go ahead. I'd rather sit like this rather have my face there.
No problem.
Do you mind, yeah?
No problem.
Yeah, I'm okay with my voice.
I don't mind. So
I give consent to my voice.
thank you very much. Now where were we? So first,
Yeah.
the Quran, which we believe is the last revelation
Yeah.
sent to the last messenger, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Okay.
The Quran says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَإِنسَ إِلَّا يَعْبُدُونَ.
Which you need to translate for me.
Of course.
Yes.
He said, Allah says, but because we try to stick to the Arabic because that's the original language, and
yeah,
that's what we
that's
believe the Quran is.
Yeah.
Anything else is not the Quran, it's just a translation.
Okay. Yeah.
It says, I did not create jinn.
But the translation is subjective as well.
Of course. I did not create jinn, which
Jinn.
is a separate creation.
I did not create.
Jinn, which
Jinn,
is a separate
I'm a jinn,
creation.
yes. I know
We'll leave
about
that.
jinns,
We'll leave
yeah.
that to the side at the moment.
Yeah.
And mankind, which
Yeah.
is us,
Yeah.
except to worship me. Worship here, to recognize and to worship. Now, I'm going to
Okay.
come to something else before. Obviously, you are free
Yeah.
to respond, but I just want to mention something else
Yes.
before that. See, everything you said is based on your opinion, your experience, your understanding,
Okay.
and we would say this is relevant. Human beings, they have experience, they have
It's
understanding,
relevant,
they have knowledge, but
Yeah.
when it comes to matters of the unseen, who is God, what does God want from us, what happens in the hereafter, we say this has to be based on revelation.
Okay.
So when you say,
What revelation though? Whose revelation?
okay, what revelation and whose revelation? I'm going to answer you in one word for each.
Yes, please.
What revelation? Quran,
Okay.
the speech of Allah.
Okay.
That's more than one word. And whose revelation? The Creator, the All-Knowing.
So
That's
by
more than one
default,
word, but
everything in any religion exists only to minimize the human existence and to worship God. And humans are just a tool and have no say in that relation.
Why would you say minimize?
Because by default it means we do not have any power because God is the Almighty. So there is no interaction or no dual sense go back and forth because that's what you're saying. Humans only need to worship God, but they are by default smaller than God, which I believe
Not only default,
it's
by,
belief.
by,
That's
by,
what
by,
it
by,
means. By,
by
worshiping, it means
reality.
we're small, he's big.
Yes.
Correct?
Because
so that's the worshiping.
Because he's deserving.
That's the
of,
worshiping
yes.
seniority.
Yes. Because
relation.
when we say worshiping, here we are saying not worshiping because he has said so, but the reality he has said so, but he is because it is deserving. He is deserving of worship.
I do not deny the greater power, universe. Either call it the one in philosophy or God, the Almighty.
Yeah.
But I believe there is a relation and purpose in every individual, and our powers are immeasurable.
But when you say relation and purpose,
Relation and purpose, God and human.
Yes, but
So the relation is not just him; it's a conversation to have, and it's a path, it's a journey.
No, but
it's a journey where humans have a say. Humans can go on different paths.
Like for example, no, we can because we have free will. But
equally,
we believe you can be rewarded or punished.
Written to be said or given. It's written by man. It's perspective. It's subjective.
Okay.
Either the Quran, Torah, Bible. It's subjective.
No, all of these,
right?
all of these
because
things.
men, history is in the eyes of the beholder, right?
No. But there's one thing.
So
one thing.
if you go to Pakistan and India, one war.
You're still making claims.
I'm not making claims.
I'm
giving
claims.
you facts. One war was won by the other side, depending on which country you're going.
How do you come to the conclusion of a fact?
Look, I have.
Because when you say it's all subjective.
It is subjective.
Then how does it become a fact?
Because fate is not a fact.
Like
That's the thing.
one plus one
but
is two. One plus two is our fact.
You're trying to standardize faith, which is a soulful connection, which is subjective.
No, but this faith. Right? Okay, look, I'll give you an example.
It's a soulful connection.
Let me give you an example.
We have the body and the soul.
No problem.
Inside,
Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone has faith. Okay.
Someone has different faith. Someone believes in Kant.
Yes.
And he follows Kantian principles, which is philosophy. He doesn't believe in God, right?
Okay, let me finish. Let me
yeah,
finish.
You're going in syllogisms, and what is a syllogism?
I'd like to go somewhere.
You create a sequence.
Yes.
I don't think we would agree though, because you create
I don't
a
think
sequence
so either.
of patterns, which I respect that.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate what you guys doing. I appreciate particularly on that, because like vilifying one religion and worshipping another religion, that's not nice. That's just a way of manipulating.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I just spoke to your colleague. I was like it's just not nice. So
What's not nice? Sorry.
What I said, he
but
has a post of.
How do you decide what is nice and what is not nice?
What harms people is bad and not nice. What doesn't harm people, it's more acceptable because it doesn't harm, right? It's all about harm. It's all about that's what evil is. It creates harm.
Okay. But if someone, for example, if I steal from you, can I be harmed by put in prison?
Oh, you're going again in syllogism. I'm just going to the faith and more macro perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to micro thing, because in the end, there is no good without evil, right? Would you agree with that? You can't talk about good if there is no evil. They only exist in comparison.
I agree completely.
Right?
Yes.
So then again, the same principle, what is written there, that is fair.
Which principle?
You're with your colleagues
A
there,
white
right?
person has no superior.
No, it has about terrorism and it's all media influence and so on. Yeah.
Yes. We agree on that.
That's just media influence and so on, and I don't agree with that. You know, it's just a context of things, a manipulated scenario. I don't know the purpose. Probably we'll never know. Because there's too many unknowns that, greater. I don't want to go into conspiracies, but like that being said, I don't agree with you, because where you're going with it, you can correct me if I'm wrong. If you're telling me Islam is the only true religion, I think that's not true.
Okay.
So I'm not.
But you should,
I also
explain
don't say,
why.
I don't think it matters, because now you're telling me
but I know
there is supremacy among religions.
No, but I know you told me.
I'll explain why.
But you told me from the beginning it doesn't matter.
Fine. What is the word religion?
Okay, but one minute. You told me from the beginning.
What is religion?
I will come to that, but let me say one point.
Tell me, answer. What is religion?
Madam, 1 point. I will tell you what religion is.
Yeah.
The first beginning of the conversation is that it doesn't matter which way you follow. And I'm asking you, how do you know that?
In my heart.
Okay.
Because I've tried all religions, I understand, I've read about them, and the conclusion to it is it was needed in a social economical context across the globe to make people follow the right path. And what is religion? Going back to that, it's Latin, relegare.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Connection of humans with God, so it's a relationship. It's a relationship.
Yes, I mean, that's one definition.
Relationship is subjective.
No.
And it's important because each individual needs to reach those elements of faith, purposeful life, and so on, and belonging. Faith, purposeful, and belonging. As long as it does that, I don't think it matters what religion is.
No, but it's all about, we are limited, yes?
Well, I don't think so, no. We're unlimited. I'm sorry, I disagree.
Okay, so you know everything?
No, I know I have unlimited spectrum to grow.
No, but you are limited.
No, I am unlimited, yes. Our power is greater than we can ever imagine.
Okay, but you're still limited.
I'm not limited. I'm unlimited. I'm telling you, I'm unlimited.
Okay, look.
Limits are in our mind.
This is my hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it behind my back.
You're going in syllogism. The power of the mind.
The thing is, you're making statements and you're
but
saying
you're making
unlimited.
statements as well.
No, but...
Like, if I'm small and I can't fly, that's another story. But it doesn't mean I can't fly with an airplane. I don't have wings, but I can go in an airplane.
Yes, that's the limit.
So it's perspective.
But that is a limit.
It's perspective.
But that is a limit.
I'm really happy to chat with you, but I think we're going nowhere.
No, we are definitely going nowhere.
That's okay. I'm actually happy to chat with you because
no problem.
Who knows, maybe there's an impact.
Maybe.
What is your name?
Yusuf.
Yusuf, really lovely name.
Thank you very much.
I'm Larissa Maria.
Larissa Maria.
Yeah, because it has to be a
Italian or?
Irrelevant. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I'm not Italian, but I don't think it matters.
Does it matter you're the Larissa?
I think I'm good.
I mean, does it matter that you're Larissa?
I'm Larissa Maria, of course. It matters
okay.
because each word, even your name, it gives you a sense in you. It has a power.
But it doesn't matter where you're from.
It has but the name has a power in it because it carries the history of the name.
And where you're from carries a history of who you are and how you think.
It carries the history of the past. It defines who I am today, but will not define my future.
Madam,
nice talking to you.
Larissa, thank you very much for your time.
God
All the
bless
best.
You,
Take care.
Take care.
How'd it go? Hard work.
Okay, yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Hard work.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere.
Okay. What is she? Is she on her thing, Christian?